Welcome back guys. In this session I'm going to show you how we can create this particular star pattern. So first write down number of rows. Okay, I will represent number of rows. So this time rows are from 1 to 7. So here I have written like this for I in range 1, 8. Okay, then in inside every I loop there is going to be j number of columns. Okay, so let's write that also for j in range 1, 5 because I want from 1 to 4. Okay, now I have to write the indexes where I want to see the stars. Okay, so first when I is 1 I want to see at only j index 1. Okay, next I want to see when I is 2 I want to see at 1 and 2. When I is 3 I want to see at 1, 2 and 3. Then when I is 4 I want to see at all the 1 to 4 indexes. Then when I is 5 only at 1, 2 and 3. Then again only at 1, 2. At the last it should be only at 1. So here the conditional statements for j I will go to write it like this: j should be less than or equal to 1. Here j should be less than or equal to 2. Here I'm going to say j should be less than or equal to 3, like this. Here next j should be less than or equal to 4. Again when it comes here then it should be less than or equal to 3 one more time, less than or equal to 2, and then less than or equal to 1. Okay, so I have to choose a number which increments itself only till I equal to 4. Then again start decrementing after 5, 6, 7. Okay, values of I. So I'm going to say like this. Okay, I'm going to say j value should be less than or equal to some particular number. Let's take it as a. Okay, this a should be 1 when I is 1. Okay, that's what it means. And this a value should be less than or equal to 2 when I is equal to 2. So for this what I will do here, I'll initialize a value a equal to 0 in the beginning. Okay, before starting the I loop. Okay, but as soon as the I loop starts, okay, I'm going to check like this. In an if condition, I'm going to say check if i's value if it is less than 5. Okay, because only till 4 I want to increment the number value a. Okay, so I will say here if I is less than 5. Okay, put a colon over here and say you keep incrementing the value of a. So here I will say a equal to a plus 1. Okay, like this. Okay, or else like this. You have to come into the else block. Okay, we have to take care of the indentation. We have to be careful about that. Okay, and then here I'm going to say like this: a equal to a minus 1. Okay, so this way we are going to get the value of a. And when j loop starts, okay, here that j condition I'm going to write like this. Okay, let me copy this j condition and write it over here. Okay, if this condition satisfies, okay, that is if j is less than or equal to a, whatever the value comes from here. Okay, so initially it will be 0, so I will be less than 5, so a becomes 1. So first condition will be satisfied like this, and we are going to see star only at that particular index a. Okay, so this is the entire logic of this pattern program. So let's write that here in our program. So let's say we have a variable a which is initialized to 0 before the I loop starts. Okay, as soon as the I loop starts, okay, which is from 1 to 8 because I want 7 rows. So inside the I loop I'm going to check like this: check if the i's value whether it is less than 5. Okay, if it is less than 5, what we have to do, we have to start incrementing the a value with 1. Okay, or else here put colon and say a minus equal to 1. Okay, or else start decrementing as soon as it reaches 5. Okay, that is what we are telling here. And whatever the value of a is there, okay, that is our j condition. That is if j is less than or equal to a, then only you print star, or else you print space. Okay, and j loop this time is from 1 to 5, not from 1 to 10. So let me change this, save the program, and let's run it. Okay, so we are going to see our star pattern printed like this. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video guys. I'll see you in the next topics.